Now, today we'll be reviewing and looking at the Revoltech Amazing LiQWDY Spiderman. This is a 2.0 for you, not the original one that came out a while back ago. This is a 2.0. However, I did buy some from AliExpress for I think $20. Now, there is some difference between the 1.0 and 2.0, but the differences are kind of still different, but at the same time, well, kind of more different. But I don't know. But the costume is based on is already based on a newer comic that came out, not a newer comic, but a comic that came out around 2018, I think. I'm not sure. But to come with a lot of accessories, to come at your hands, because that's pretty good for this Spider-Man. But let's see if it's worth picking up with your money. Now, all the accessories right here that don't fit in the bag are in the bag. Now, like at your eyes, I will get that when we get there. They come in the stand. Now, it does go in the clear stand, which makes sense actually, but it doesn't go all the way through. Okay, there it does right now. But the stand is your regular stand you can get for any figure, so it's still pretty good to get a stand still. A lot of web effects. But these are in a translucent kind of greenish blue, which I actually do like more better. And these are basically similar to what I have for my Symbiote Spider-Man, which I will not bring out today. I don't feel like dealing with that kind of Spider-Man today. Anyways, now the figure itself. Now, the 2.0 variant is something, I'm going to be honest here. I don't know if it's knockoff because I really can't tell sometimes. But I will say he's very glossy. But yet again, that is based on the costume from the comic. So that's too very glossy, which kind of makes sense for that figure. Now, I will say he's not bad looking. I mean, his body proportions is a little wonky, but it's amazing on Gucci. Their proportions on certain figures, it's a little wacky and a little understandable why people don't like some of the parts of it. But I will say it's not about looking. I've seen with horse figures at certain collections. The first one. Now, articulation wise, knees are not dual jointed, but they are just a single joint that is not bottom either. And they get almost kicked to his ass. Well, I mean, he can if you just put the foot in the correct area, and he can Betty tap his ass. And these joints are solid. They won't move. The toe just pivot. It does have a single joint right here at the arm, but it does reach pretty high up actually. The arm is the 4360, and it does squeaks. But this is better than the Symbiote one, which did want to crumble did want to crumble when you want to play with it. So that's one better. Head looks up that high, which is not the best either. But if you use the joint right here, you can get it a little more better. And it does have not much articulation in the body. It will like oh shit, it does. But it does have come on, get back in. Now it does have a lower kind of body articulation, kind of. The top part is no. Well, I broke it. Anyways, I'm gonna fix that a bit later. But as you can tell, the ball joint, but it's super tight, so I just broke my damn figure. Anyways, it does have one thing that I really don't like on these figures is this sliding feature right here. It is cool in like certain things to do certain poses, but at certain times, no. Park like do a quick one at it. Oh god, I'm my closet. You know what? I'll never let it forget. I'm not doing it right now. And it does have one thing right here at the it's a boostable. Kind of cool actually. And a thigh caught too, so you have a lot of articulation better than most of the legends do. Now, size wise. Oh god. Size wise here, he is the same height as a Marvel Legends Spider-Man. This is the retro Spider-Man actually. Here's Jasm, Bartos, and Shockwave. Now, look back to the accessories, which I really need to mention when I'm at it. Now, the other accessories we do have is a part for like the back of the figure, so you get to think like he's gliding. So you have open hands or big crawling hands, open hands like this, so he could like he just jazzing it out, which has no hole. This hand right here, like he could just reach out to you. He has a fist hand, which for each side, yes. He has a flipping hand, like any Spider-Man needs to have a flipping hand, and a lot of eye parts. This is where the pretty cool part comes along. These eye parts are interchangeable, which you did see earlier when I pulled them apart. And you get two of each, so on each side. So one where he can look at you like, "Are you serious with this shit?" One upside down, which I never understood why, but whatever. Eyes are wider open, and you get like maybe like 4 pairs, which is actually kind of cool actually. But there's a lot especially with this figure in total. Now, let's get to my final thoughts on this thing. Now, is it worth getting this figure for your collection? I mean, yeah, if you're into Spider-Man, but if you're not into certain parts of the Amazing Yamaguchi line, which some people aren't, I can understand because it is stylized. It is very stylized as a figure. I mean, the Joker was like this too, a little different but similar. Even Batman was when he released that a few years ago, or almost 10 years ago at that point. But here's my point: these figures are unique in the way of how they look. How they act is up to you. But here's the thing: is I'm gonna be a little honest with you. The figure is fine looking. It's not the best looking figure. There are better Spider-Man figures out there, but you gotta look for them. There are a lot of third-party ones. If you want to look outside the Marvel Legends or official branding ones, but it's depending on how much you really want to pay for a figure. And you can tell the quality control is a little mixed on these figures, and I'm not trying to say that right now. But if you do get this figure, caution is adjourned. It is sure. It is really one of the things of cautious is really something you need to worry about. And I will say, yes, I do know of the Symbiote Spider-Man suit. I do know that one is coming out. I did see that last month when it was shown off back then. I think it was shown off back in January or February. I did see that. So that is coming out. So that Baku Spider-Man is not as far from that one, but that one does have really cool. Some more parts I do like that the arms are more faintier, which I do like how it looks actually. But what do you think? Would you try to pick this figure up, and if you don't want to, you know what, they're kind of foul, okay? So, tell me, what do you think? Like and subscribe. Everything should be below if you want to know where I am on social media and stuff like that. Peace out, people.